Don't you know that only love is true?
That's so weird. Right? Yeah. It's beautiful how spirit is, right? Because you said I'm coming to Naples. You felt it years ago. How do you, if we make like half a circle, like that? Yeah. You know, let them come up from here. Perfect. Yeah, because that makes it more room. Yeah.
Wake up. You gotta wake up, wake up. Remember you're dreaming. Oh, remember you're dreaming. Don't play small. Your light will bless us all.
Let's just not say anything and just come into the moment now. To presence. If you want to close your eyes, you can. Just hold space. Letting go of the day. Wonderful, thank you. You may open your eyes. All of you are really good at this. Everybody had their eyes closed. And I'm just grateful and thankful. My name is Maria Felipe. I live here at Lago with my husband Christian and our son Ari, and I think he's outside somewhere. And my dear friend Neda had shared on Facebook that she wanted to do a tour of the United States, and that who wanted to host her. And automatically I thought of Lago, because Lago is such a beautiful community. As you can see, it's such a beautiful setting. And so we've brought her here today, and I think it's such a treat because she's an incredible singer. I feel that she just brings us back to heaven in a way, and you guys will see what I mean. She won The Voice in Holland. So the voice competition, she won it in Holland, so that's like huge. A huge thing. And also she's a Course in Miracles teacher, and she does inspired music by the Course, and that's how we actually met at a Course in Miracles conference where I was speaking. I was actually, I think, really pregnant at the time when I met her with Ari, and her and I have collaborated many times online. And I've also, a few years ago, went to Amsterdam, and her and I did a beautiful event together where I spoke about happiness and she did her voice liberation work. So it's going to be a beautiful evening. She's going to give a concert, so a mini concert of her music or whatever it comes through her, through spirit. And then after, you can head out to the table, and if this is a donation-based event, so you guys can make your donations and also buy merchandise if you feel called to. The bathrooms are to the right, this way. Also, we have coffee and drinks on that side if you guys would like. But without further ado, Neda Boin, everybody.
Thank you so much, Maria. I'm so excited, so happy to be here. Feels like such an intimate, beautiful space. So I'm really happy to spend the evening with you guys. Yeah, and I just want to start right off with a song. Let's see which one. said, let me cite you and ask you, what is it all for? If I'm asleep, then wake me up. I wanna feel only love. Through the dark night of the soul, the sweetest sound came that led me home. Through the dark night of the soul, you came in my dreams to lead me home. The dark night of the soul. Oh, 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 oh. I thought that following you meant sacrifice, but now I see you only lead me to paradise. The things that would scare me simply matter no more. 'Cause you gave me wings and told me it was time to soar. Through the dark night of the soul, the sweetest sound came and led me home. Through the dark night of the soul, you came in my dreams to lead me home. The dark night of the soul. Oh, 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 the dark night of the soul. The darkest hour is the one before sunrise. You can't see light with closed eyes. I'm the way, the truth, the life. For you are always by my side. Through the dark night of the soul, the sweetest sound came that led me home. Through the dark night of the soul, you came in my dreams to lead me home. The dark night of the soul. Oh, 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 the dark night of the soul. Yeah, normally I like to share a lot of stories, and I'm sure they'll come up. But I want to go on with the next song, and this song is called I Give It All to You. It's a beautiful song of surrender. I'm really handing over, everything that you feel that is burdening you or that it feels heavy on you. So if there's anything that you feel like, I want to surrender that, I want to hand that over, then this is a beautiful song, very prayerful song for that. And I join you in that prayer of handing it all over. And all my regrets, take all my choices, I give it all to you. Take my thoughts, my fear of loss, take all that I've been through, I give it all to you. 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 Take all my wishes and all my desires. Take all my sadness, I give it all to you. Take all my beliefs, 'cause I want to be what you would have me be, so I give it all to you. 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 All of my past except its beauty is gone, and nothing is left but a blessing. Oh, and I give my future to the one who knows best. Yeah, I give it all to you. 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 Oh, I give it all to you. 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 Oh, I give it all to you. Oh, I give it all to you. I give it all to you.
I think we should have had tissues.
Oh, we actually were supposed to get those. We forgot to get them.
Pass around some tissues. Not because we're sad, but because we get emotional with your music.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Well, a little bit of story time. So, kind of how I got here, and also the first song that I was sharing, Dark Night of the Soul. I think I'm really here due to that Dark Night of the Soul as well. I think a lot of us can find themselves like in a place where it's like, wow, I didn't expect that I would be there, and there was a whole journey that went before that when you were in that, you might have think like, how am I gonna get out of this, or is there this light at the end of the tunnel, right? In this dark night of the soul, when you're in it, you're not like, oh yeah, it's all for a purpose. Well, maybe you can think that, but most of the time it's just like, what the F's going on? And so I think, we all probably have more than one dark night of the soul. It can be, dark years of the soul, like dark cycles of the soul. But my story with more getting into, handing my voice over to the Spirit and using it for music that really reminds myself and reminds my listeners to the love that they truly are. It started a few years ago. I was more on the path of, becoming a famous pop singer, and I got invited for The Voice. I actually didn't win it. I know a lot of people just always say like, yeah, no, I won The Voice in Holland. I didn't win it. I didn't get quite far. But for me, I'm actually happy I didn't win it, because I think it would pull me in that direction further. I think it's because I got out earlier that I was able to make like a turn and a different choice. And so right before I went on The Voice, just maybe a year before that or a few months before that, I was actually, in 2 weeks, all of these songs started to pour through with lyrics coming from this spiritual text. Some of you might know it, A Course in Miracles. And that's also how Maria and I got to know each other, through Course in Miracles conference in San Francisco. Yeah, that's where we met. So A Course in Miracles, it's really just a pathway back to the love that we've never left. It talks about how we're on a journey without distance to a place that we've never left. So its teachings is really that who we truly are is perfect love, and that we're just on this seeming journey back to remembering that. And so I was studying this book, this practice for I think about 3 years. And it does have this Christian terminology in it that I wasn't used to using, and definitely not in my music. Like, I was more a fan of like saying love instead of God, or divine spirit, or these type of things. So you can imagine my surprise when one day it just literally felt as if there was like a lasso thrown around my waist, and as if somebody, like an invisible person, was just like pulling me towards the piano, where A Course in Miracles was lying open on one of the workbook lessons called Let Me Remember I'm One with God. And I started writing, and just the music started to pour through me. And within like half an hour, I had a whole song with lyrics all coming from that workbook lesson, which was an amazing experience. Like, I really felt the Spirit move through me, and it felt like it came from such a deep place. But at the same time, I was like, what the F is this? Like, I never sang about God. And here was this song with like, let me remember I am one with God. Let me remember I am one with God. Like, it was just constantly God, 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 God. I was like, oh my God. So like, on the one hand, there were like, I had tears, because it came from so deep. But the moment that I wrote it was like, okay, back you go in the closet. Like, let's not tell anybody that this happened. Let's go on with the day. So like, okay, this was just a one time, nothing weird. Okay, we'll just go on. But then the next day, the same thing happened. Like, again, there was this super strong feeling, like as if somebody was just like pulling me towards the piano, and my hands went to another workbook lesson. The Course in Miracles, for who doesn't know, it has 365 lessons. So it's one for every day to train your mind back to the awareness of, the love that we truly are. So another lesson, another song, and this continued to happen for 2 weeks, every day, sometimes even twice a day. These songs started to come through, until I just had a whole stack of these godly Course in Miracles songs. And here I was, I was really at this point where I was just about to, I just finished my bachelor's of music. I won a big prize in the city that I lived in to make my first album, and like And then I got asked for the voice, so it was like, yeah, this doesn't really fit in that picture of, becoming a famous pop star, and then all of a sudden going with these sort of gospel songs. So I just put them away. But yeah, as I was sharing in that first song, that first verse of, all that I thought that was certain fell away. The ones I thought never would leave me couldn't stay. The road that seemed so clear before made sense no more. I sat down beside you and asked you, what is it all for? If I must leave, then wake me up. I wanna feel only love. So that was really about that journey right before I went into the voice. Everything that I was certain of started to crumble. And it actually started with one of my dearest uncles that passed away so quickly. And it was such a explosion in my mind, because for me he really represented this certainty in the world. Like it was an impossible thing for me in my mind that he could die, because he was with my sweetest aunt, and them together was this what? Like, how is this possible? How can they not be together in this form? So it really blew something in my mind. Like everything that I was certain of, I started to question it, because this thing that I felt like it was so certain, it was gone so quickly. And then nothing made sense anymore. So it was like one domino that fell, and then all the other ones just started to fall as well, and just within no time, like everything was on the ground, like in my personal life. But then on screen, I was on The Voice in this big designer dress, and millions of people watching me, and everything seemed so glamorous. So that was like such a big contrast for me. So it was actually The Voice that sort of like tipped me over the scale of like, okay, God, like I just want you, I just want to have peace. Like I don't really care about the glitter and the glamour anymore. Like I just want my heart to be healed. Like I just want to feel peace. I just want to feel love and know who I am, So when I was there, it was like, okay, when I'm out of this crazy puppet show, I'll do it. Like, show me the way, show me where to go, how to do this, how to make your album. And so bit by bit, I was shown, and the right people showed up, and that turned out in my first album, The Light Has Come. And I would love to share the title song of that album with you. So this album, you can also find it on the table over there. So it contains all these songs that came through. And this song in particular I really love, because it really refers to what I said about that distanceless journey. Because it says, that we're already healed. We're already saved. That there's nothing really that we need to do for that. Like, who we are is already there. Like, it's like, I like to compare it always with like the sun and the clouds. Like, if the clouds are in front of the sun, we can't feel her warmth, we can't know her light. But the sun is actually not changed because of the clouds. It's just our experience that is changed because of it, and once those clouds go away, it's like, oh, we experience what was always there. The sun is always shining. We might not always feel it, but it's always there. And so the Course in Miracles uses true forgiveness as a way to make those clouds go away. So this song also says, the light has come, I've forgiven the world. So it's like the moment that we forgive everything, not just the people that we think deserve it, but just everything and everyone, including ourselves. The light has come. Like, we can see that the light was always there, that it never left. So, that's this song, The Light Has Come. So enjoy. If you know it, feel free to sing along. If you don't know it, feel free to sing along. The light Thank you. And welcome to the new people over there. Welcome. We have some more seats available here, so if you want to join us over here, feel free to do so. If you're comfortable over there, that's fine too, of course. Good. How is everyone feeling?
We need tissues.
Need more tissues. Yeah, feel free if there's anyone that feels to share or asks anything, feel free to do so. I'm open. Yeah.
Do you consider it to be a divine intervention, having this miraculous moment happen for you?
Yeah.
Has it ever happened before, when you were younger?
You mean like when those songs started to come
Yeah.
through? Not like that, no.
The way that you explain it is kind of like how the monks felt like this divine intervention from meditating, that they had to write what was coming to them. So that's what I'm asking. Did you feel some sort of hand of God on you?
Definitely. And I think it was just answering a deeper call that I had, because I think deep down I also, my call for God was stronger, I think, than my call for the world in that sense. And I think I've kind of had that since I was a little kid, that I was always very into spirituality and connecting with my deeper self and with nature. And I'm actually happy that my ego didn't get too much in the way of trying to use music just to be in the world, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I think for me in this life, there was just a deeper calling to really use music as a tool for healing and as a tool to remember who I am and help other people remember that as well. So I'm also doing these voice liberation workshops. Actually tomorrow at Yvonne's house we'll do a voice liberation gathering where we really use the voice even more deeply to really release obstacles, inner blocks and patterns, and so I do see it as this divine intervention, but I don't think that I'm really special in that, because I think the Spirit is always with all of us, is constantly talking to each and every one of us. So in A Course in Miracles it also says somewhere it's not that a few are chosen, it's all of us are chosen, but a few of us choose to listen, right, and to answer. So it's I don't really see it as something special. It's just maybe special in this world to actually listen and to dare to give up something that seems way more valuable for something that in the ego's eye seems less valuable. For the ego, this all feels always like a sacrifice. So that's also where I share in the song, I thought that following you was a sacrifice. The ego regards forgiveness as a sacrifice. The ego regards following the path of God, as a sacrifice. And it can also seem in the world as oh, now I need to only wear white robes and give up all my money and sit on a mountain all day. That's again the ego that is joining in on oh, we're doing spirituality now. Okay, I'll join you. And this is how it needs to look. Of course it can look whatever way it wants to look. But yeah, so I think all of us are constantly invited by the Spirit to, it's the Spirit is always whispering in our ear, come to me, but it can never force us, it can never, it needs our cooperation, it needs our willingness. And there's another song that comes up in my mind with that. There's a line in A Course that says, "Those who seek the light are merely covering their eyes." And I love that line so much, I made a song out of it. And a little further in that text, it says, "Enlightenment is but a recognition, not a change at all." So here again comes that part of you're already there, right? You're already healed, you're already saved. The spiritual journey, it's not really a journey. It seems like a journey, but it's a journey without distance. So enlightenment is not something that is in the future, Like it's right here, right now. It's a recognition of who you truly are. That's accepting the atonement. Like it sounds very big, but that's actually, it's just really accepting who we are. Already, right here, right now. But of course, like, yeah, that it seems like a journey. And sometimes like a really dark journey, but I think when we really hand ourselves over to like, okay, this is what I want to dedicate my life to as well. I want to use this life to remember who I am. Then you'll see that mighty companions, friends will show up with that same purpose. You'll attract them and you'll meet them, and you meet them on the beach. You met this guy at the beach this morning. Yeah, you'll see them everywhere. They'll show up. And they'll want to travel with you, like these two guys that are traveling with me. And yeah, you'll attract people that have that same purpose for awakening. And you'll see that you don't have to do it alone. Nobody can tell you that you're worthless, 'cause God herself is incomplete without you. Oh, it will never work to search outside for true love, 'cause you got it all inside of you. All those who seek the light are merely covering their eyes. It's within yourself. You are the star that lights the sky. Look within your heart. You don't need to go that far. Look within your heart. You don't need to go that far. All that you need is placed inside you. And whatever you do, you cannot change the truth. So you don't have to look for love, for that is what you are. Yeah, you got it all inside of you. All those who seek the light are merely covering their eyes. It's within yourself. You are the star that lights the sky. Look within your heart. You don't need to Thank you. So the next song I feel to sing, it's a song on my new album, and I hope when you guys leave here, you'll follow me on Spotify, because the album version of this song is really beautiful as well, and it's actually a song together with Neda Boin. Maybe some of you know her. She's a beautiful Sanskrit singer. So today I'll sing it without her. And this song was inspired also again by this seeming journey, and it's kind of cut into 3 pieces of that journey. And the first part is actually remembering that, or realizing that I wasn't really afraid of fear and of the darkness, but that I was actually afraid of love and of the light. That there was this deeper awareness of like, oh shit, I actually think love is more frightening than fear. And yeah, that I got kind of used to the dark, how that was also comfortable. And even in love, how I was like attracting people that were not big on commitment, so I could like blame it on them of like, oh yeah, they're not committing, but it was actually safe for me that they weren't committing, because I was actually afraid of that commitment as well. And I can see like it all comes down to this unworthiness, like even when it all wires down to like the belief that I'm not worthy of the love of God. So there's this first part is about that, of like realizing like, oh damn, it's actually my fear of love that is holding me from really getting closer to who I am and closer to everyone I meet, closer to God. And then the second part is about like, oh, but you're always waiting there for me to realize that. Like it's never too late to realize that. I always say like salvation is not a boat that can be missed. It's not like, sorry, that door is closed now, you're doomed forever. Again, if we come back to, no, you're already home, right? You're already saved. You're already in perfect love. It's just something you need to remember. Then how can it ever go wrong? How can you ever fail if you're already there? How can you ever not reach the finish line if you never leave the finish line? Like if you're always there, how is that possible, right? So only in dreams can we seem to leave heaven, can we seem to leave the love that we truly are. So that's the second part about like, oh, but you're always patiently there just for me to realize all of this. And like, I love that the patience, it's never like, come on, Neda, like where, hurry up, it's always this gentleness. And then the second part is this realization, like I said, like, oh, there was actually never anything to fear. Like it was just all a dream. Like even that journey of that we think we have to like, right, first realize that and then come back and then like this sort of chronological order. It's like, no, it's all happened right here, right now. It's already done. It's already over. So that's the third part. So maybe I can go now. Don't have to sing the song anymore. Sing it. Okay, good.
Turns out I'm not afraid of the dark. Oh, I'm afraid of the light. It turns out I'm not afraid of fear. Oh, I'm afraid of love. Light the path in front say there has to be a better way. It turns out that this is the day. So please show me a better way. Lead the path in front of me so I can clearly see. Lead the way for me. 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 It turns out there is nothing to fear. Oh, it was all just a dream. It turns out my vision was unclear, and nothing was as it seemed. Finally, now I know that I have never left my home. Only the way for me. Lead 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 the way for me. truly know I'm not walking alone. I'm not walking alone. Wherever I go, your love goes there with me. Wherever I go, your peace goes there with me. Wherever I go, your light shines upon me. Yeah. Wherever I go, there you'll be. I am a holy child of God. Amen. Amen. I'm safe and healed and whole. I'm coming home. Amen. Amen. It's been a long road, but now I truly know I'm not walking alone. I'm not walking alone. Wherever I go, your love goes there with me. Wherever I go, your peace goes there with me. Wherever I go, your light shines upon me. Yeah. Wherever I go, there you'll be. Wherever I go, your love goes there with me. Wherever I go, your peace goes there with me. Wherever I go, your light shines upon me. Wherever I go, there you'll be.
Yes, I'm not sure the first song, because I was reading your card, it says remember, you're dreaming. Was the first song Remember, You're One with God? Because I know you have a song similar to that.
The song I was talking about, the song that came through when I just started channeling those songs. That one is called "Let Me Remember I'm One with God." That's
the
on
first
my
song you sang?
no, that's on my first album.
Okay.
The first song I sang was "Dark Night of the Soul," and that's on my second album, the one that just came out.
So I have a request if you could sing that one, Remember, You're One with God.
Let me remember I want. Ooh, that's. I was like, I don't know if I know that one still. Like that's a long time ago.
I'm not sure if you improvise, it will come through.
I don't know.
Sorry to put you in the spot.
No, it's
If
good.
not, I guess
You
I'll
can
go
make
to your
like
concert. I can go to your concert tomorrow.
Let's see if I even know in what key that is. Let's see. I think maybe it's an A. I have to check it out. Okay, I'll just do a little tiny. You don't know it. Okay. 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 Beautiful lyrics, I must say. Our home is safe, protection guaranteed in all we do. We can't fail. That's what I just said. We can't fail. Our minds contain His thoughts. Our shining footprints point the way to truth, for God is our companion as we walk the world a little while. Okay, I'll try it, and otherwise I'll send you a link. safe, protection guaranteed in all we do. We can't fail, our minds contain His thoughts. Our shining footprints point the way to truth. For God is our companion as we walk the world a little while at one with God and with the universe. We go our way rejoicing with the thought that God Himself goes everywhere, everywhere at us. Let me remember I am one with God. 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 Let me remember I'm one with God. Let me remember I am one with God. No miracle can ever be denied to those who know that they are one with God. The thought of theirs but has the power to heal all forms of suffering. And anyone in times gone by and times as yet to come, let me remember I am one with God. 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 Let me remember. Let me remember I am one with God. Let me remember I am one with God. Let me remember let me remember I am one with God. Let me remember how holy are our minds, and everything we see reflects the holiness within the mind, and one with God and with itself. How easily do errors disappear and death give place flashing light. Oh, let me remember I am one with God. 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 Let me remember. This for you. Now when you go home, you gotta listen to the original version, and you probably don't recognize it. It's
It
really.
sounds very similar though.
It does?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 2 more songs in mind. And
It was an spiritual experience. It's like,
oh, I'm happy you asked. It's funny, I was actually, before I came here, I was like thinking of that song. I was like, I never even sang that one live, so it's a good one. I'm gonna check out the actual chords later, and maybe, yeah, this is only our second concert of the tour. I'm actually going to Toronto, so we just started. We started in Sarasota. This is the second place. So we're ending in Canada in August. So we still have quite a few. I think, I don't know, looking at my route coordinator.
What was the question?
How many stops do we have in total? Like
Yeah, 28, 29.
28, 29. This is Jeffrey's favorite, right? Is it?
Off the old album.
Of the old album. What's it of the new album?
Make it obvious.
Yeah, I have to check that one. So, yeah, this song is on my first album, and it's the only song there that doesn't contain Course in Miracles lyrics, because I felt like, okay, I felt like those songs weren't really mine, and I like wanted to put something on there that was like sort of describing my journey. So yeah, this song really, I wrote it at that time. I was like really going through all of that stuff that I told you guys about. And so it's called Take Me Home. And it was really this desire of like, oh, I just want to go home, you know, to this place where I truly belong. So it was this deep call. Yeah, I decided to put it on the album to also, you know, share a little bit of the journey that I went through. So you can find this on the first album. I'm so afraid of the unknown. I'm so afraid to be alone, and I try to hear your guiding voice, but still I don't know where to go. But I see your hand next to mine, and I'm holding on so tight. Please promise me you'll never let go. Oh, take me home today. Well, next to mine, and I'm holding on so tight. Please promise me you'll never let go. Oh, take me home today. Oh, I wanna go home today. Oh, take me home where I truly belong. Take me home today. Oh, lead the path for me. Wherever you go, there I'll be. Show me the way to be where I never left. Take me there. Oh, take me home today. Oh, I wanna go home today. Oh, take me home where I truly belong. Take me home today. Oh, take me home today. Oh, I wanna go home today. Oh, take me home where I truly belong. Take me home today. Oh, I wanna go home today. So, I have no idea what time it is, but I feel it's time for a last song. That feels good for everyone. Yeah, so I'd love to end with a fun song. And again, check this one out on Spotify when you get home, because the recorded version has a super cool feature on it from this really awesome reggae singer from Hawaii called Mike Love. He's amazing.
Is this one, Remember Your Dream? Oh,
Yeah.
This is what I was asking for. Okay.
And so, yeah, it has a really cool reggae vibe, and he brings a lot of sauce. It's really good. So this is the more acoustic version of that song, and it's also the title song of my latest album, Remember You're Dreaming. Take a deep breath, sit down, my child. Why are your thoughts running so wild? Don't you know who walks beside you? Yeah. Don't you know that only love is true? dreaming. Oh, remember you're dreaming. Yeah, remember you're dreaming. Oh, remember you're dreaming. Yeah. Oh, wake up, wake up. You gotta wake up, wake up. Remember you're dreaming. Oh, remember you're dreaming. Remember you're dreaming. Oh, remember you're dreaming. Yeah. Remember not to forget to laugh. Don't worry about the future or the past. Don't you know who walks beside you? Yeah. Don't you know that only love is true? Remember you are dreaming. Oh, remember you're dreaming. Yeah. Remember you are dreaming. Oh, remember you're dreaming. Yeah. Oh, wake up, wake up. You gotta wake up, wake up. Remember you're dreaming. Oh, remember you're dreaming. Yeah, you can sing along. Remember you're dreaming. Oh, remember you're dreaming. Woo. Remember you're dreaming. Oh, remember you're dreaming. Remember you're dreaming. Oh, remember you're dreaming. Yeah, remember you're dreaming. Oh, remember you're dreaming. Remember you're dreaming. Oh, remember you're dreaming. Remember you're dreaming. Remember you're dreaming. Wake up, dreaming. Oh, remember you're dreaming. Yeah, remember you're dreaming. Oh, remember you're dreaming. Remember you're dreaming. Oh, remember you're dreaming. Remember you're dreaming. Oh, remember you're dreaming. Remember you're dreaming. Remember you're dreaming.